Welcome to the automation demo of the business model representation. As part of today's demo, I am going to show how to build a data warehouse data vault model from semi-structured document model using a streaming process. Within this process, I will apply all the best practices of data modeling, data contract, and data quality in different data layers. For technical setup, I am using JSON as input source, Confluent platform for data ingestion and processing, Postgres to store data vault model. Next, I am using Kolle to build end-to-end pipeline without writing any single line of code. Using Kolle, I will visualize various data model, data profiling, build data contracts between producer and consumer, and generate connectors to pull and push data. Kolle is a low-code data pipeline compiler that can produce streaming code based on data models. Details of Kolle is the out of scope for today's session. I am going to use insurance policy sample datasets from Databricks Industry Solutions. A schematic of the reference architecture is like here. If I go inside the Manged sample folder, I can see claims.json file. Let's start to review different software component. Here we can see the Confluent topic is empty, the connector configuration is empty, and in the KSQLDB streaming process there is streams and tables, and the streaming flow is also empty. Postgres DCP database empty for data vault model. It does not contain any table. Tables will be created based on data model. Kolle provides two types of login. One-time sign-in is the in-memory version. After logout, all will be deleted. Another option is a single sign-on to store metadata or model permanently. After login on the left side, I can see different functionality like repository namespace, name, etc. Now I am interested to see source model visualization. So I am clicking the import button. After importing claim.json file, it shows the claim model diagram. It shows different attributes within the model. Some are struct type, and some are string or integer type. For processing, I need to convert it flattened model, so I am applying flatten functionality to convert it to flattened model. On the top, I can search attributes within the different models. An example, if I type number, I can see different policy and claim number. As a part of the next step, I want to remove all duplicate rows or entities from different data models with raw as postfix. So I am clicking the distinct button. It displays all models in my current namespace. In the button, I can see by default it has the suggestion raw as postfix. After pressing OK button, I can see all the different distinct models. This distinct model will contain all the unique value. Now I need to deploy a distinct model in my platform. So I am pressing the deploy button and I can see distinct data flow inside my platform. I can see different streams and tables created. It also creates an intermediate data staging layer. Next step, I am opening Data Contract UI to build a refined model for data consumption. After opening, we see it maps by default all fields from raw to refined model. On the left side, I can see the new schema name claim refined. In the middle, I can see different attribute names like claim number, type, required or optional checkbox, and source field name. As I am building a claim satellite model, I don't need a policy number, so I am removing it. I am selecting the primary key and business key for the data vault model. After pressing OK button, I can see two new model claims refined and error models. Now I would like to build link table between policy and claim, so I am opening a data contract UI for claim model again. I am removing all field and keeping only claim number and policy number. I am also selecting two link key for data vault link model. After press OK, I can see policy claim refined model as new model. I am repeating this data contract process for claim driver model. I am selecting field only for the driver satellite model. After finish, I can see new claim driver refined model. I need to convert the refined model to a data vault model. Data vault is the technical representation of the refined model. I am clicking the data vault button. I saw refined model is selected by default. After clicking OK, I can see different satellite, hub, and link model is generated. I need to deploy this model to platform, so I am clicking the Deploy button. In the platform, I can see the new streaming flow of the Data Vault model. Claim Hub and Claim Satellite is driven from Claim Refined. The Policy Claim link is driven from Raw Claim. Error Stream to collect all bad data from different source. Next, I would like to add the connector to my Data Vault mode. So I am pressing the Model connector. I am selecting JDBC SQL Sync Connector template to generate the connector configuration. After pressing OK, I can see different connectors of my satellite, hub, and link model. I am pressing the Deploy button to deploy my connector configuration to the Confluent platform. All connector is running in the platform. If I go to Postgres UI after refresh, I can see different Data Vault models. If I click Claim Satellite, I can see Claim All field of Claim Satellite table. If I select Data, I can also see full data set of satellite table that contains hash key, hash difference. If I click Policy Claim Link Table, I can see it contains the claim and policy hash key. All happen without writing any single line of code. That is all for today's demo session. For more information about data contract, model-to-model transformation, artificial intelligence-based auto mapping, please follow Kolle GitHub pages.